From the Banquet Masters in Endicott, New York, this is the Bob Huckabone television show. Starring the Roshin Calleigh dancers, the Irish-American Cultural Society President Marie Green, the Shamrock Irish dancers, Ladies Ancient Order of Hibernians President Kathy Cronin, St. Patrick's Day Parade Chairman Bill Ryan, and the Irish sounds of Innis. And me, I'm Phyllis Dargan.
And I'm Sheehan, and we're from the Irish radio show at WRSG. The Bob Huckabone television show is brought to you by Endicott Trust Company, your hometown personal banker, Sawtell Travel Agency in the Security Mutual Building in Binghamton, Roto-Rooter Sewer and Drain Service at 797-4774, the Dandelion in the Union District of Endicott, the Irish American Cultural Society, bringing you the Irish Festival on March 5th, Ed Collins and Bill Spring, sponsors of the Wolf Tones concert, March 15th. The Stove and Fireplace Gallery in the Small Mall in Johnson City. Number 5 Restaurant in the traditionally Irish South Side of Binghamton. Mike Carnes Ford and Mercury on Route 11 in Halstead, Pennsylvania. Farm and Home Meats, Route 26 north of Endicott. Acme Cash Register Company, 238 Main Street in Johnson City. The Packard Billiard Lounge in the Binghamton Plaza. Our Western Shop, 110 Old Vestal Road in Vestal. Carnsie's Irish Pub, 224 Robinson Street in Binghamton.
And McMahon Brothers Pest Control Company, Harry L. Drive in Johnson City. Finch Transportation Airlines Limousine Service Incorporated, 501 Dayhollow Road in Endicott. Killarney College in the Knight Penn Trade Center in Johnson City. Bob and Sally Connelly, your Irish auctioneers or appraisers at 722-9593. Milligan Supply in the Knight Penn Trade Center in Johnson City. And by Banquet Masters, 1302 East Main Street in Endicott. And now it's my pleasure to introduce your host, Bob Huckabone.
Boy, do we have a show tonight. This show tonight is just jam-packed with entertainment. So I'm not going to give you any jokes. I'm not going to give you any big introduction. What we're going to do is go to a commercial break, and we're going to be right back with one of the best shows you've seen. Stay with us.
Enjoy the convenience of Saturday banking hours at these Endicott Trust locations. The Vestal office, 148 Vestal Parkway East. The West Corners office in the West Corner Shopping Plaza, Route 26. And the Binghamton West Side office at the corner of Front and Leroy Streets. Enjoy the convenience of full lobby service or drive-up window flexibility with our new Saturday banking hours. At Endicott Trust, your hometown personal bankers have your best interest in mind.
Hello, I'm Michael Kalinich of Sawtell Travel Service, and I'd like to introduce you to the American Express Vacations Tempo Tour. Our group departure on July the 17th will sample the highlights of 7 countries and 11 cities, including London, Paris, Rome, Venice, Munich, and Amsterdam. You'll enjoy Europe's marvelous scenery ranging from the majestic Alps to the peaceful vineyards of Italy. Space is limited on our group, so book early. Call Sawtell Travel, your American Express representative in Binghamton, or stop by our office in the Security Mutual Building for more information.
Call Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and away go troubles down the drain. That old commercial still tells the story pretty well. His expanding steel blades whirling down the line, cutting out all obstacles. There's still no better way to clear a clogged sewer or drain. So the next time you have a problem, remember this, and remember the name.
Call Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And away goes
Roto-Rooter, 24-hour service with daytime rates till 10 p.m. Riverside Drive, Johnson City.
Can't decide what to give for a shower or wedding? Dandelion in Endicott has a great kitchen idea. Or 2. How about dishes or pots and pans, cutlery, utensils or bakeware, canister sets, dish towels or coffee makers, platters or cheese boards, picnic baskets, wine glasses, spice racks or trivets, napkins or toasters, molds or mixing bowls, anything for the kitchen, everything for the kitchen in any style. Dandelion has a bridal gift registry to help you decide or can help you create a specialized gift in your price range. Come into Dandelion in Endicott for a suggestion. Or 2.
what a show we have tonight. The band is Innis, and we're going to be hearing from them in just a few minutes. Right now, it's my pleasure to introduce Patty Sheehan and Phyllis Dargan of WRSG. And when you started the Irish show, it was WKOP, I guess.
That's right.
You've been doing it a long time. How did the Irish show come about on WKOP, WRSG?
Well, actually, there's a lady here this evening who's a lot responsible with me for it, Marie Green from the Irish Cultural Society. We had heard a lot of ethnic music on the air. We hadn't heard any Irish music, and I was daft enough to think I could do it. And during the time I was trying to put it together, Patty said, is there anything I could do? And of course she has regretted it ever since. Never volunteered for anything. I just grabbed her and she's been there ever since.
When did it start?
10 years ago, last October.
Wow. Okay. Now, you were telling me before the program, Phyllis, that Irish music is universal all over the world.
It's universally popular, and it's getting more popular. Irish folk music is one of the most popular folk musics in the whole world, and is becoming more popular every year. As some are fading out, we become more popular, much more popular around the world.
I think there's an aspect that people forget, and Irish music has a whole range. There's country western in Irish music, and there's the folk ballads. You've got almost classical music with some of the musicians, and everything else that falls in between.
And don't forget U2 and rock.
That's right, the rock.
The Irish rock?
Irish rock is probably the most popular rock right now.
Oh, we better get in a plug for your program. What time is it on? It's on Sunday.
Sunday mornings from 10 to 11. And
WRSG 1360 on your dial, AM. Get it all in, Patty.
I was going to say to the right of the polkas, but.
Where do you get the music to play on the program?
We have to buy it, actually. Yeah. It's very little of it is free. It comes in directly from Ireland, about half of it, or more than half of it, and some is produced here in America by Irish American groups or Irish immigrants who have come in here. There are actually about 2 or 3 record companies here producing solely Irish music, and the rest is imported. Do
you find that at St. Patrick's Day your program gets a whole lot more popular?
I don't really think so. I think we have our audience is very broad. People that started listening because they knew us and thought that maybe they should listen in and see what it's like.
We nearly forced them in.
It was like, did you listen? I'm going to play a song for you. And then, you know, there's people that have found it by accident looking for something else, or just come upon it. Or, you know, people, we've been around for 10 years, there's still people that are listening in for the first time. And, you know, I think, and they're not just all Irish people. They're a whole ethnic
Our audience crosses the board. Totally.
Okay. Now, give us a little of your background, Phyllis.
I'm from Dublin City. I married a Polish-American man called Leonard Jurowski, and I came to live in America. I came to live up here about 14, 15 years ago. And when I lived in Long Island near the city, there was plenty of Irish music, but once you came up this far, there wasn't any to speak of. And people were a little more, there's a few of us from Ireland, but the bulk of people are a few generations removed from their heritage and nearly needed to get back to it a little bit.
What about some of your background, Patty?
I'm second generation Irish, and I grew up on the south side of Binghamton. And I had left the area for a number of years and can't come back, and got into Irish dancing a little bit with Marie Green and Calleigh, Blythe and a few others, and we just started talking about it, and
Okay. Well, listen, thank you very much. You've done a great job announcing so far. It's going to be a great show. Let's have another big hand for Phyllis Dargan and Patty Sheehan. And now our feature band of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, Innis.
The sea-bound host, let your mountains darken bonny lassie that I do adore. So farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and drear I be. But when I am far away o'er the bright ocean tossed, will you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? Oh, the drums do beat and the wars do alarm. Our captain calls, we must obey. So farewell, farewell to Nova Scotia's charms. Words early in the morning will be far, far away. So farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and drear I be. But when I am far away o'er the mighty ocean tossed, will you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? Brothers, and they are at rest. Their arms are folded upon their breast. But a poor simple sailor lad just like me must be tossed and driven o'er the dark blue sea. So farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and drear I be. But when I am far away o'er the mighty ocean top, will you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? So farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and drear I be. But when I am far away o'er the briny ocean tossed, will you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me?
I'm Mike Carnes, inviting you to the greatest inventory extravaganza in our 10-year history. We have 3 acres of the #1 selling cars and trucks in America, Ford and Mercury. Come in as soon as you can. We'll show you how easy and affordable it is to buy or lease, like this new Ford for only $100 per month. Don't miss out. Big selection, quality products, quality people, and the Mike Carnes free service policy, unmatched by any other dealer, only at Mike Carnes Ford Mercury, across from Halstead International Airport.
There's a great little shop in the Naipen Trade Center at 435 Main Street in Johnson City called the Killarney Cottage. They invite you to stop by for a visit. They've got everything you would want for yourself or your favorite Irishman or Irish person. If a book is your choice, there's Celtic and Irish history books, including Trinity. Did I pronounce that right, Phyllis?
Indeed.
Okay.
Indeed.
What about Irish fairy tales for the little ones, plus jewelry, crystals, sweaters, sweatsuits, and much more? It's called Killarney Cottage in the Naipen Trade Center. Now open Tuesday to Friday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Killarney Cottage will have Irish soda for sale St. Patrick's Week. So it's Killarney Cottage in the Naipen Trade Center, 435 Main Street in Johnson City. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce the Roshin Dove Calleigh dancers. Let's have a big hand for them. long ago, many centuries ago, in Ireland, there were some dragon slayers. And they came to this country, and the white knights of the dragon slayers wound up on Harriel Drive in Johnson City. McMahon Brothers Pest Control is your dragon slaying company on Harriel Drive in Johnson City. Termites, ants, roaches, fleas, bees, cluster flies, or dragons. Call the Dragon Slayers at McMahon Brothers Pest Control. Confidence, reliability, integrity, and safe, clean, professional results since 1939. Dennis McMahon isn't that old, is he? It's a family business. Yeah. Oh, okay. Good old. He doesn't look that old. 797-2346. Sir Dennis McMahon and all of them at McMahon Brothers Pest Control, Harriel Drive in Johnson City. My pleasure now to introduce the president of the Irish American Cultural Society, Marie Green. Marie, give us some background on the society, if you would.
Well, we've started about 15 years ago. We have not too many members, about 60. And we've been in the area a long time. We're the only Irish organization that has no auxiliary. Everybody is number one.
No auxiliary, huh?
No
a little
auxiliary.
Later on, we're going to be talking with the representative of the ladies, AOH.
Well,
okay, you have, each year, you have a big event. Tell us about it.
yes, we have the Irish Fair coming up March 5th. Innis will be one of our musical groups. Duneen will be another one. We'll have the Shamrock Irish Dancers and also the McGuire Irish Dancers. All-day entertainment.
Now, you've made a change in the location this year,
Yes.
so we want to make sure people know where it's
We're
going
at
to
the KFC, 136 Park Avenue in Binghamton
be. Okay, on March the 5th.
on March the 5th from noon until 8.
What does the Irish American Cultural Society do?
Well, mostly we just try to promote a little interest in Irish literature, Irish history, Irish music.
Do you have any idea how many Irishmen there are in the Southern Tier? Must be a lot.
Must be millions on
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day. But the rest of the year they're a little scarce off and on. But actually our club was started because you have to be Catholic to join the AOH. And our club takes Protestants, Catholics, anybody who's interested in Irish literature, Irish music, or Irish dance.
Okay, well, beautiful. Again, now it's March the 5th. Right?
March 5th, the KFC, 136 Park Avenue, and from noon until 9.
Okay, now, and you in addition to entertainment, what have you got?
Well, we have delicious soda bread, corned beef sandwiches, baked goods of all kinds. The Scottish Society are going to be there too. We have all legal beverages. Lots for the children.
Okay.
It's an all-day party for the children, really.
Beautiful. Okay, well, good luck to you. What year is this, or what annual is it?
This is our 14th year.
14th?
Mhm.
Okay, good luck to you. And
Thank
you
you.
for talking with us, Marie. Marie Green, ladies and gentlemen. If you're like most people, you'd pay a few dollars more for something that's the best you can get. But during Vermont Casting's white sale, you won't have to. In fact, you'll just have to settle for paying a little bit less, because right now you'll save $150 when you take home the world's best wood stove, Vermont Casting's Defiant Encore in enamel. This elegant stove comes in a stunning array of enamel colors with a full line of handsome accessories available. See the complete line of Vermont Castings models at the Stove and Fireplace Gallery. That's in the Small Mall in Johnson City, and special financing is available. That's the Stove and Fireplace Gallery, Small Mall in Johnson City. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back with a whole lot more. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Quality Home Food Services Incorporated in Endicott. Everything for the smallest deli to full freezer orders. All meats at Quality Home Foods are choice Western beef yield #1 and #2 and are cut to your specifications. Quality Home Foods carries a complete line of frozen vegetables, fruit, seafood, and microwave products. Quality Home Food Services Incorporated, Route 26 north of Endicott, where we trim the fat, not the quality.
So, Joe, why would people buy computers from the Acme Cash Register Company?
For one, Acme's been selling computerized products in this area longer than most computer stores. And with names like NCR, Wise, Ozzycom, customers get the right product at the right price for business or home use. And we give large trade-in allowances on old computers. Right, Joey?
Right.
Break away from the old routine and enjoy the fun and excitement of pocket billiards at the Pocket Billiard Lounge in the Binghamton Plaza. With 13 years at the same location, the Pocket Billiard Lounge offers something for the entire family. Pool, billiard, and snooker tables, ping pong, foosball, and an arcade. The Pocket Billiard Lounge offers something for everyone. We also have a full snack bar area and tables. The Pocket Billiard Lounge, frequented by world champion player Gary Pinkowski, offers a full selection of accessories for sale. The Pocket Billiard Lounge. Take the cue and have a ball.
And now, let's have a big welcome for the Shamrock Irish Dancers. Now, for all the folks at home who have wondered what Carnsie looks like, this is Carnsie. This is one of the Carnsies, right?
Bob. Yep, there's four of us.
Okay. And this is Gene.
That's right.
Or Jess.
Or Jess, either way.
Okay. Who are the others?
Frank and Mike. And then I have a sister, Mary Pat.
Okay. And you're all Carnsie.
Yep, we call us Carnsie.
Okay. Now, what'd you bring with you?
Carnsie's is a proud owner of the world's largest shillelagh. It was brought to us a year ago by a man from Canada whose father brought it in from Ireland. So this is what we do to keep everybody in line.
Okay, now you've got some special plans for St. Patrick's Day.
That's right. Well, St. Patrick's Day in March 11th, after the parade, we're going to do a ham and cabbage dinner for the folks. And we're also going to do it on March 12th, Sunday. In those days, we will also have Irish entertainment. And then on St. Patrick's Day itself, we will do ham and cabbage dinner all day until we run out.
Okay, now, we forgot to tell everybody where, why don't you give us a commercial now, Jess?
Okay, Carnsie's is located at 224 Robertson Street in God's Country. It's in the east side of Binghamton.
Well, you know, there's some arguments about that. At the beginning of the show, we had number 5 on Binghamton's Irish south side.
Well, the record speaks for itself on the east side of Binghamton.
Okay, Jay, I'm sorry to interrupt your commercial.
No, that's fine. And Carnsie's has 16 draft beers on tap. And, of course, our 2 leading draft beers is Guinness from Ireland and, of course, Harp.
Okay. How long's Carnsie's been there?
We've been there approximately 7 years, Bob.
Okay. Now, again, that's March the 11th. After the parade, we should all stop up.
That's right. And March 12th, we're doing it for the people that can't get out on St. Patrick's Day. It's rather crowded. So for those days, we're going to have dinner for everybody, and we will have an Irish entertainment.
Okay. Let's have a big hand for Jess Carnes. Carnsie. Thank you, Jess. Thank you very much. And now here are a couple of gentlemen that have a big event coming up. This is Bill Spring. Bill, thanks for being with us. And Ed Collins. Thanks, Ed. Thanks for coming. Tell us about the concert you got coming up.
Well, we've got the Wolf Tones coming in on March 15th, Wednesday night, 7:30 at the Sheraton Inn.
Okay. And do you have any tickets left, Ed?
Oh, we've got about 900 left. Okay. So we'd like y'all to rush down as soon as we can give you a starting date.
Okay, now, there might be people out there that aren't familiar with the Wolf Tones.
Well, the Wolf Tones are the #1 ballad group from Ireland. They're in their 25th year, so they've been around a long time without any change in personnel.
Okay. Now, they've been here in the past, right?
They were here last year, and then they were here, what, about 6
or 7 years ago at the Forum and then at Seton Catholic back in the 70s.
Now, where can people get tickets?
Tickets are going to be available through all of the arena outlets, at the Arena box office, Teletick, all of the places they normally have tickets. They will be available Thursday the 23rd.
Of February?
Yes.
Forget it. It was a week or so ago anyway. Okay. How did you guys get into promotion business? You don't do this thing. You don't do this thing for a living, right?
Bill and I are both big fans of Irish music and big fans of the Wolf Tones, and it's one of these things. Bill came to me about a year ago and said that the Wolf Tones are going to be in New York, and how would my wife and I like to join him and his wife Linda in a trip down? But I've got 2 kids in diapers, and it's tough to get a babysitter.
So you had them come up here.
So we decided let's take a shot, and we tied up with a group, Project Children, and we put on a concert. We had a great time and invited them back this year.
Okay, now for those people not familiar with Project Children, tell us a little bit about that.
Project Children is a program that was started, I believe, in 1975. They bring children over from Northern Ireland to spend the summers here in the United States, and it's about a 6-week program, I believe.
Okay, so again, give us another little commercial here on the Wolf Tones concert.
Okay, the Wolf Tones will be in Binghamton on March 15th. Concert starts at 7:30. We'll be at the Sheraton Binghamton in Scarborough Square. Tickets will be available starting, well, they're available right now at the at the Arena box office, Brown's Pharmacy and Deposit, and all the regular arena outlets, Teletick, Ticketron, whatever. We'd appreciate your support.
Okay. Hey, thanks for being with us. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bill Spring and Ed Collins. Now we're going to take a break for a message or two, and we'll be right back, so don't go away.
Our Western Shop is more than your store for Western clothing, boots, and tack. Our Western Shop, located at 110 Old Vestal Road, is also your animal and bird feed center, with lowest prices on horse and cattle feed, dog and cat food, and wild and caged bird feed. Our Western Shop also has grooming supplies to promote better animal health and happiness. Stop by and see their well-stocked shop at Our Western Shop, corner of Old Vestal Road and North Main Street in Vestal.
Today's corporate world, fast-paced and competitive, but all is not equal. Take Bob and Bill. Both know the economics of time, but Bob has the edge, the limousine edge. While Bob works in comfort and style, Bill has other things on his mind. With the contract signed, Bob's job is done. Bill still has things on his mind. What's your time worth? For that extra edge, think limousine, the surprisingly affordable advantage.
And now it's my pleasure to introduce Kathy Cronin, you're the president of the Ladies AOH,
yes,
the Ancient Order of Hibernians. And we should point out that Joe Skinner, president of the Ancient Order of Hibernians, was not able to be with us tonight. Kathy, give us some background on the AOH.
Okay, the AOH in Broome County, the Ladies LAOH, was formed in 1966 in Broome County. That's Division 1. And later, the division and the national organization went under a name change. At the 1984 National Convention, the word auxiliary was dropped, and we are now called the Ladies Ancient Order of Hibernians.
Okay, so you were the AOH auxiliary.
Right.
And now you're the Ladies.
Yes, we're the Ladies Ancient Order of Hibernians. And the primary purpose of the organization is to promote friendship, unity, and Christian charity among its members, and also to promote the Irish culture, the Irish history, and to preserve our Irish heritage. And at our ladies' meeting every month, we do have a presentation of Irish history. And during the year, some of our events that we are involved in is the annual Irish History Essay Contest, and that's sent to all the local Broome County schools. And also we are involved in nursing home visits. And besides that, we're involved in, we give charitable contributions, and that also involves contributions to the local poor pantry at one of our churches.
How many members are there in the Hibernians and the Ladies AOH?
The men's Hibernians have approximately, I think, 500 members. The Ladies AOH have a little over 200 members.
That's a big organization then, isn't it? And the Hibernians have a place on Main Street in Binghamton?
Yes, 148 Main Street. And we are currently undergoing a membership drive, and to belong to the Ladies AOH, you have to be 16 years old, Irish Catholic woman. You can be Irish descent or by birth or adoption, or the wife or a mother of an AOH member.
Oh, okay. How do people become a member if they'd like to?
Well, they can contact me at the local chapter hall at 148 Main Street, or contact me through our post office box. It's Post Office Box 694, Binghamton, New York, 13902.
Okay. Kathy, thanks for talking with us.
Thank
and
you.
One of the things that the Hibernians are involved in is the annual St. Patrick's Day Parade, and Bill Ryan is the chairman of the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Bill, give us a little background. The St. Patrick's Day Parade's been going on a long time.
In Broome County, over 20 years. It started with about 26 people on Shenango Street. That's both marching and spectators. Last year we had 48 contingents. You were with me.
Yeah.
Totaling about 1,500 people, and the crowd size was estimated at 55,000 people. So we've come a short ways.
Yeah, yeah. Now, that's a really big event, and the committee holds fundraisers throughout the year to put on the parade, right?
This is very true, Bob, and one of them coming up is at Boscoff's in their auditorium on March 4th. It's one of our fundraisers to bring in bands into the area. Some of the bands are coming a long distance. We've got one coming from Long Island this year, one from Massachusetts, and transportation costs are high.
Yeah.
And Boscoff is very, very community-oriented, and he gives us permission to run this thing. This is one of our big fundraisers.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, again, when is the parade?
The parade is on March 11th. It starts right after Mass in St. Mary's Church on Fayette and Court Street. We proceed across Fayette, from Fayette, across Court Street to Boscoff's. We hang a left, go down to the governmental complex, and raise the Irish flag.
Okay, let's have a big hand for Kathy Cronin and Bill Ryan. And now, once again, it's my pleasure to introduce the Shamrock Irish Dancers, and we'd like to get each. Come on out. And what we'd like to do, we're going to have you over here and tell us your name.
Laura Donovan.
Okay, you come on over here. We just wanted to hear your name.
Damon Orton.
Okay.
Tara Dusak.
Okay.
Raya Dusak.
Okay, here we go.
Megan Heslin.
Okay.
Kelly Foodie.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Kristen.
What's your last name, Kristen?
Blythe.
How old are you?
5.
Okay. Let's have another big hand for the Shamrock Irish Dancers.
Delta stationary power tools are now sale priced at McKilligan Supply. Save on the Delta World famous 10-inch unisaw and other Delta machines at McKilligan Supply.
Hi, I'm Leon Smith. I'm in Binghamton, New York. Kids, please say no to drugs and yes to life.
Delta stationary power tools are now sale priced at McKilligan Supply. Save on the Delta World famous 10-inch unisaw and other Delta machines at McKilligan Supply.
For your next special event, plan to use the superlative facilities of Banquet Masters.
Banquet Masters offers 3 private, well-appointed dining rooms with expert help in planning, arranging, and managing your business and social events. Banquet Masters is the place for your wedding celebration, your company meeting or party, or any special occasion. For more information, call the friendly people at Banquet Masters in Endicott. Banquet Masters, always in good taste, just off Route 17 at 1302 East Main Street, Endicott.
The 5th Annual Charity Trivia Tournament for the benefit of Planned Parenthood of Broome and Shenango counties is going to be held Sunday. That's March the 5th, starting at 12:45 p.m. at Temple Israel, which is behind the Vestal Plaza on Deerfield Place, across from the Jewish Community Center. Teams of 4 people will compete for a $200 first prize. Questions will be in 6 categories: movies and TV, general history, sports, current events, music, and famous Americans. There'll be 2nd and 3rd prizes also, door prizes and refreshments. So get your team and get over there Sunday at 12:45. We have a few words now for number 5. Arguably the finest restaurant in the Triple Cities. Jim McCoy wrote this, you know. Located in Binghamton's traditionally Irish South Side. Number 5 will be leading the way to a great celebration on St. Patrick's Day. They'll be opening at noon and serving that greatest of Irish dishes, corned beef and cabbage. By way of top entertainment, Phil Markert from Syracuse will pianize from 4 until 9 p.m. and then from 9 till closing, the T-Birds will be playing all the Irish songs you want to hear. Number 5, South Washington Street and 434 in Binghamton. Tell Jim McCoy you heard it right here. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Mariana Kelleher, who's the director of the Roshin Dove Calleigh dancers. Now, these dancers, Mariana, are not wearing green.
No, you're right, Bob. They're not wearing green, and we get that question asked of us all the time. But when we chose a costume for the dancers, we chose something that Irish people wear traditionally, and it's a very traditional costume. Is the red woolen skirt on women in the west of Ireland, throughout Mayo and the west of Ireland and the Aran Islands. So we chose a costume that is not green, but is a color that the Irish people actually wear. This is a very traditional costume up through the early 1900s in Ireland.
Okay. And now, Roshin Dove.
Roshin Dove dancers are going to sing for you, actually, and then they're going to dance. We have many talents.
Okay, let's have another big hand for them.
Like the pretty flowers that
there's an Irishman I'd like. Oh, I'm sorry. You're going to dance another song, right? Okay. Okay, come on over, Will. Oh, boy. Here's another Irishman I'd like to introduce. I want to thank Sally Connelly for the Kiss Me, I'm Irish button here today. Bob, thank you for coming over.
Oh, yeah. You know, this is the time of year. There's only two types of people in the world. There's the Irish and those that want to be.
All right.
All right.
Now, Bob, you have, we've all seen your classified ad in the paper with all the Shamrocks around it. So you're Irish 52 weeks a year.
Oh, that's right. My ancestry dates back to just south of Ireland, 1834, when my great-great-great-great-grandfather Patrick Connelly came from Ireland.
Does that make you a shanty or a curtain?
Well, that makes lace curtain Irish. We came before the potato famine.
Okay, Bob, you do appraisals and auctions. You want to give us a commercial?
Oh, I'm in the phone book. Auctioneer, appraiser, and antique dealer.
Okay, Bob Connelly, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a hand for him. And what a band we have tonight. Bryan Hyland is leading Innis Free. Bryan, introduce the members of the band to us, if you would.
Okay, on bass we have Tim Masters. On 12-string guitar, Dennis Musselwhite. On fiddle, Johanna Goff. On doumbek and vocals, my wife Peggy. And thank you. I'll see you later. And I'm Bryan Hyland, and I play all the other instruments, the strange things that you hear.
Okay, and you're going to play another song for us right now.
Yes, we're going to do a medley, The Little Beggar Man and The Red-Haired Boy.
Now for 3 score more on this little Isle of Green. I'm known from the Liffey, we down through Seguin, and I go by the name of Old Johnny Doo. Of all the trades I go and now the begging is the best. Now but when a man is tired he can sit down and rest. Beg for his dinner, he has nothing else to do but to pop around the corner with his old rigadoo. I slept in a barn way down at Currabon, a wet night come on, and I slept till the dawn, with holes in the roof and the rain coming through, and the cats and the rats they were playing peekaboo. Who should awaken but the woman of the house, with her white spotty apron and her calico blouse. She became frightened and I said, boo, honey, don't be afraid, Mom, it's only Johnny Doo. I met a little foxy-haired girl one day. Good morning, little foxy-haired girl, I'd say. Good morning, little beggar man, how do you do? With your rags and your tags and your old rigadoo. Buy a pair of leggings and a collar and a tie, and a nice young lady I'll fetch by and by. Buy a pair of goggles and a collar and blue, and an old-fashioned lady I'll make her too. It's over the road with me pack on me back, over the hills with me great heavy sack, with holes in me shoes and me toes, picking through, singing skinnamarink-a-doodle, lock so Johnny do. I must be going to bed for it's getting late at night, and the fire's all raked and out goes the light. Now you've heard the story of me old bigot, this goodbye, call me with this is all Johnny do.
Enjoy the convenience of Saturday banking hours at these Endicott Trust locations. The Vestal office, 148 Vestal Parkway East. The West Corners office in the West Corner Shopping Plaza, Route 26. And the Binghamton West Side office at the corner of Front and Leroy Streets. Enjoy the convenience of full lobby service or drive-up window flexibility with our new Saturday banking hours. At Endicott Trust, your hometown personal bankers have your best interest in mind.
Hello, I'm Michael Kalinich of Sawtell Travel Service, and I'd like to introduce you to the American Express Vacations Tempo Tour. Our group departure on July the 17th will sample the highlights of 7 countries and 11 cities, including London, Paris, Rome, Venice, Munich, and Amsterdam. You'll enjoy Europe's marvelous scenery ranging from the majestic Alps to the peaceful vineyards of Italy. Space is limited on our group, so book early. Call Sawtell Travel, your American Express representative in Binghamton, or stop by our office in the Security Mutual building for more information.
Can't decide what to give for a shower or wedding? Dandelion in Endicott has a great kitchen idea. Or 2. How about dishes or pots and pans, cutlery, utensils or bakeware, canister sets, dish towels or coffee makers, platters or cheese boards, picnic baskets, wine glasses, spice racks or trivets, napkins or toasters, molds or mixing bowls, anything for the kitchen, everything for the kitchen in any style. Dandelion has a bridal gift registry to help you decide or can help you create a specialized gift in your price range. Come into Dandelion in Endicott for a suggestion. Or 2.
I'd like to remind you that we'd like to hear from you. If you would send us a card or a letter to the Bob Huckabone Television Show, 840 Union Station, Endicott, New York, 13760. We'd like to hear from you. I want to thank Kathy Cronin for being with us tonight. Thank you for being with us. Appreciate it. And Bill Ryan, you wanted to make sure that we told people that there are going to be chow barrels in the parade so people can donate food during the parade. And Bill, thank you for being with us. And Phyllis, you've done a great job tonight. Phyllis Dargan and Patty Sheehan from WRSG. Let's have a hand for them. Great. Okay. The Roshin Dove Calleigh dancers, thank you very much. You were great tonight. Thank you. Under the direction of Mariana Kelleher, the Shamrock Irish dancers. Let's hear it. The Shamrocks are under the direction of Kelly Blythe, their teacher. We want to thank Marie Green for being here with us tonight. Marie had to go to another meeting, so she had to leave a little bit earlier. We want to thank, who all do we have? Bill Spring, Bob Connelly, Ed Collins, Carnsie, all of the Carnsies. Want to thank everybody for being with us tonight. Had a great band. Innis Free, you guys were great. Thank you very much. It was great. Thank you. We'll see you next week.
The Bob Huckabone television show has been brought to you by Endicott Trust Company, your hometown personal banker, Sawtell Travel Agency in the Security Mutual Building in Binghamton, Roto-Rooter Sewer and Drain Service at 797-4774, the Dandelion in the Union District of Endicott, the Irish American Cultural Society, bringing you the Irish Festival on March 5th, Ed Collins and Bill Spring, sponsors of the Wooltones concert on March 15th, the Stove and Fireplace Gallery in the Small Mall in Johnson City.
Number 5 restaurant in the traditionally Irish south side of Binghamton. Mike Carnes Ford and Mercury on Route 11 in Halstead, Pennsylvania. Farm and Home Meats Route at 26 north of Endicott. Acme Cash Register Company, 238 Main Street in Johnson City. The Pocket Billiard Lounge in Binghamton Plaza. Our Western Shop, 110 Old Vestal Road in Vestal. Carnsie's Irish Pub, 224 Robinson Street in Binghamton. McMahon Pest Control Company, Harry L. Drive in Johnson City. Finch Transportation, Airlines Limousine Service Incorporated, 501 Dayhollow Road in Endicott. Killarney Cottage, Nypen Trade Center in Johnson City.
Bob and Sally Connelly, your Irish auctioneers and appraisers at 722-9593. McGilligan Supply in the Nypen Trade Center in Johnson City. And by Banquet Masters, 1302 East Main Street in Endicott. Your announcers have been Phyllis Dargan and Patty Sheehan from WRSG Radio. This has been a Bob Huckabone television production.